Very fitting. Kimo is playing Uranus on this map. I like it. On the other side, we got Matreiuss. Back to Poseidon. Never left him, to be honest.
Back to... Back to what he's always done.
Yeah, they were on a break, man.
Yeah. Rusty, of course.
Rusty. A bathroom break. I'm rusty. Tusk of the Iron Boar. Very nice if Matreiuss can find that later on.
Yeah.
Sorry, going for that front hunt. Just keeping 4 home like always. Oh, actually, it's just 3 at home this time.
He always does the 4 to food start.
Huh.
Mostly C5, but he's consistently done 4-2-2.
Got it.
And now we'll go back to hunt.
Hey, finding some rhinos in the middle, more on Kimo's side of things. But
Yeah, I don't... Yeah.
he might get lucky with the lure.
Yeah, this map is always medium to high hunt, so this time there's a lot of hunt. Good for Poseidon if you can keep that up. Can actually keep a hold of those hunts.
Very. It's all about the hoplite Hippicon, right? It's very expensive to keep making that, but if you can, you're gonna be in a pretty good position. And if anyone can beat Kimo's Uranus, it's gonna be Matreiuss.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely.
Well, there's a bunch of people, but out of the people here.
In this final, there's actually a pretty good chance. What is the price for the first place, actually?
I'll actually have to check, but it's like $150-ish.
Yeah. It's...
125. Second place is 95. The third place, so more, was 60. And the fourth place, soup was 30.
Okay, nice. Just the standard, I think, from both. Let's see, 1-1, 4. It's the 4. There it is. Yeah, standard from more. Standard from Matreiuss here as well. So we're just gonna heading into the early classical and see who comes out on top with the early skirmishes.
Any moment now with Hermes. There it is. Actually, Kimo's classic a little bit slower. But he's had 6 citizens, so I don't know, something went wrong there.
No, Kimo did the 430 standard. Yeah, standard 7 citizens 430.
You're right. It's actually Matreiuss that did the 4-minute advance, I think.
He did that in the previous series as well, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's done that as previous series as well.
It's a little bit weird when you get Theseus out, but it's a good strat. Pushes off the hunt. It's pretty strong business.
Yep, doesn't work in EE, but here we are.
Hey, I mean, this would work in EE because he got like 1 hit before.
He just ate up,
And actually, it would be 4 seconds faster there.
Well, good denying of hunt. There comes the Valor though.
Okay.
That was the end.
Gotta run.
Too stable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What the prostagma is going on?
Maybe he is scared of going outside and hunting too much for too much food, so he just wants to gather gold in his base.
Well, Kimo needs that information so that he can make catapulties.
Yeah, but he isn't doing his catapulty strat.
He's making it anyway!
He's making catapulty. Oh,
he's next level!
Maybe it's just too predictable what Matreiuss is gonna do.
Maybe he's done it before to him like a few days ago or something. You never know. Wait,
yo, this Implita hitting every shot.
She got good.
Damn. 4 oracles as well, like yeah.
Yeah, what's up with that?
That's some secret strat.
He's been holding this strat for this tournament.
Heroes versus heroes. The Greek ones are better though.
You're not a real hero.
Oh, I'm Gargarensis. Scent Rush is Poseidon. Not really seen that too often. Military Academy, the foundation has been placed. Nobody's building it, but the foundation is there for the pretty. So that might be a shift queue issue.
Imagine if he actually did go Centaurs, that would be something else. It would probably never work.
Probably not.
It's... yeah, just Zeus is so much better at that, it's insane.
Yeah. Somebody should start to get building this military academy though. It's so lonely there on the ground. Nobody to attend to its needs.
Gotta empathize.
There they come. The median Hippicon. No hoplites though.
Nope.
They are stuck in the foundation.
The hoplites is still an idea, so...
Yeah. The wood is gone though.
The wood is gone.
Ah, it's being built now with 2 villagers. Big panic. There's a shockwave. Big fight.
Actually, the shockwave is almost helping here.
Yeah,
almost goes around, but
you
Kimo's
should
a
often
slippery bastard.
Yeah, you should often analyze the shockwave and see how much damage is actually done. Because often they fly, and then the units still have to go to them, and they only get 1 free hit in. That's
exactly.
It. It's not actually often not even that good. You really need to use the displacement to get a favorable fight. During this though, 2 Promethean offspring are raiding the base of Matreiuss, and he's actually losing a single villager to it. That's a very worthy pickup here for 2 Promethean offspring.
At the start, it was also holding 8 wood.
Oh Jesus! Did you take Hanek's pickaxe? Nobody did. Oh well, Kimo has pickaxe. There's no Hanek's.
Hey, the tower survives.
Yeah.
It's a Chad tower. Okay, Matt. Don't lose a second will.
Don't do it!
It's fine. Is it though?
Yeah, but no. Matreiuss, he is making a lot of army.
Ah! It died.
Oh my god, it died. Oh, why? This one's also gonna die. Like, Matreiuss has a lot of army. Yeah, it's Greek army versus not upgraded. Are they medium? No, they're still regular Catapeltis and Murmillo versus medium Hippicon. At some point, there's gonna be a fight, and that's gonna be won by the Greek player, probably.
Yo, Kimo, stop making Catapeltis, because he can't afford citizens. He's having to farm, because the Greek army just blocked him out of the hunt. This is actually starting to do a lot of damage in the long run, so I'm liking what I'm seeing. Dude, that...
Yeah, there's no hunting going on.
The offspring is so annoying! The villager's gonna shank it, though.
Yeah, so Matreiuss has actually just gotten the map control and started to hunt, and like you said, Moore has been forced to start farming. No plow. He's getting plow.
More?
No, sorry, more. Kimo, I'm getting more. Why am I saying more? Why am I saying more? Because I've read it in chat. Lol. Okay, Moore is not in this game. It's actually Kimo. I read it in chat and just said his name. Hey, Moore, when are you playing in finals?
Big truth. Okay, well that's the hoplites. There's the expensive Greek army that we were chatting about at the start. And the tournament are being chased. I think this is when Matreiuss just pulls the trigger, man. Oh, he's looking to catch those, but the hoplites are slowing down the hips. Nah, it's not gonna work. Just go and attack, yeah, for sure. Trade away with that Atlantean army. Good luck to Kimo ever remaking it.
Yeah, no hunting, but there are 5 farms.
It's something.
Let's see if Matreiuss can push Kimo here.
Hey, the Eye of Horus is here. Matreiuss could get an additional hoplite.
Crazy.
He's not gonna...
Oh, Matreiuss also medium. He also hit medium infantry just before this fight. This could be a big fight.
Eat
Oh,
big.
scoop.
Do you think he can
And
get heroic behind it?
yeah, probably. Matreiuss is playing really well here. Although his Hippolyta is low HP, or like medium HP, and there are a lot of proms. Kimo raiding, but there's some Hippocons. But he gets a villager, Kimo does.
That's okay if you can get out.
Yeah, heroic coming in now. Yeah, there's just a villager in queue, but after that, he will get heroic.
Aphrodite again.
Yeah, well, he usually does that.
Yeah, hopefully he can get the Divine Blood or something.
Yeah, it's so strong for side building and just late game. Map control.
Sure is. And those
Via
villagers move fast. Like,
yeah.
really fast. It's hard to raid them, actually.
Ooh, there's the fight. Is Shockwave up? Shockwave is up. So is C. Proper mail from Kimo. Yeah. That's handy. Got the entire army is hack. Oh, he's forcing the fight here. Matreiuss is with the TC. But he needs to actually fight and not just lose all his units. There we go. The heroes are at the back. Heroes at the back from Matreiuss. The proms are left unchecked basically in the front lines. But there is the curse timing. Really big.
That is brutal. Kimo's dropped so far down in population, and the hoplites are just taking this battle very easily. Hippolyta is missing her shots like a pro.
Only now the shockwave, when the fight is nearly over.
Yeah.
I thought it was on cooldown.
Yeah, Matreiuss is gonna be really happy with what happened here.
Yeah, if he can push out and actually deny the second DC that's going up from Kimo, that will be pretty big. He's 20 pop ahead.
Oh, 100%. And that, you know what? I'd like him to add some Hippospis to this. They're expensive for food, but he doesn't have much gold right now anyway. Might as well.
Yeah, the hoplites are not countering anything in this army composition.
No, but if he had Hippospis, the remaining army from Kimo would just melt. Wouldn't be even close.
Yeah. You know, the Nemean line, there's no counter to that either.
Very true. Wait, when did he use the last Valor? Oh, there's no more Valors.
No more. Only two in, I think, in Poopy. Or is that the E?
I believe it's both, man.
I think there are 3 Valors in some. Oh well. Shouldn't it say the charges? Oh, right, that's only.
Yo, great surround on the citizen should probably go down.
Nah.
Okay, he's not gonna. Oh, the Hippocons are that weak? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Also, when they were full HP. Some Hippospis have been made.
Hey, there we go.
That's really strong. One hero.
Yo, there's an elephant here? I just noticed. What the hell? This match is getting rich. The dogs are going up.
Yeah. They were next to the TC. Oh, but the big fight happening. This could be game deciding because this is a gold star. And I think if Kimo loses this here, there's no gold.
There's no coming back from this. He knows it.
And there's a GG. Matreiuss takes the first match.
True. Alright, we're back. And on Anatolia, Kimo is gonna play Isis. Pretty good pick, obviously. Like I said, Kimo just plays what is considered strong on each map. Matreiuss is going to be going Poseidon, sticking with his guns, and they're building the docks on the same side. Very nice.
Yeah, there's basically no point in going to the top side first, because both of them are looking to dock on both sides anyway, before they age up to classical. So just go to the side your villagers already spawned at first. Yeah, ISIS, as I thought that would happen.
Yeah, ice is obviously very powerful, and if you can take control of the middle, just in such a good position. If not, and you're harassed a little bit, you've got still so much gold in your main. It's double gold every time, so...
Moore did just use the excuse he's rusty, so you know, that's a valid excuse for AoE.
It is.
So next time, you know, unrust, and we'll see you back. Yeah, I hope we will see some fast Nephthys, and then some fast Dionysus, and then just get Leviathan, Scylla going.
See, I wish people made Leviathans by themselves.
Yes,
the
they're
free
just
one.
too expensive, huh? Scylla is gold, and Leviathan are they
also gold, I think.
gold? Yeah, gold, but 300, I think.
Are they? Well, I'm gonna check. I don't even know.
200. Only 220
and
favor
20
though.
favor. It's just,
And
I guess, hard to get up to all that.
No, Skylar actually precisely the same, but somehow people just favor Skylar far more.
I guess Greek gets the favor faster.
Yeah, it was changed, of course. In no patch is different, I think in EE as well. But both are now docking on the north side, expected. They can really both sifts can do a really good boom on this map.
Yeah.
And utilize both waters.
Good news for the Greek player is that the ships are slightly better in the ship v ship fights, but Egyptian ships do massive bonus against fishing ships. And obviously the fishing ships for Egypt can build docks.
Yeah.
So we'll probably see a second dock on both sides for Egypt.
Yeah,
at the very least, probably more.
5 villagers, probably.
It's very hard to attack because the dock range matches the size of the water.
Yeah, that's also why the range of the ships isn't really a factor often in this map.
Yeah.
Because you just retreat behind your most forward dock and they will not sail past, so the range is completely gone. Well, you can't do that in Medit because you can just get sniped. Temple going down from Matreiuss, same for Kimo. And just waiting, seeing most likely a lot of fishing ships still to come. Docking near the center of the water. And then, interesting play, you know, will maybe somebody go really fast heroic, or will he commit more to the water? Will somebody go land first? A lot of stuff that you can do here.
Hey, I really like the villager fight, but yeah, like I said, the fishing ships, they'll just make the dock from the water safely. It's all good. Yeah, is he making another one? Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Alright then.
Yeah, so Matreiuss has already docked twice again in the center. Same what Kimo is trying to do, just to take the entire length of the water.
Yeah, Kimo is gonna have more fishing ships, but obviously they're working on construction, so it's gonna make them not gather food. Technically, Matreiuss is gathering more resources.
So yeah, Matreiuss going up with Hermes, getting hand axe and pickaxe during the age up. And Kimo is going up with Bust, like 20 seconds later. Going up with hand axe and no pickaxe for him, just yet. And he's empowering the mining camp though.
You know what would be epic? If Matreiuss somehow can ceasefire the Ancestors Eclipse.
Oh, it's a Pegasus Joe moment.
I think chat has the clip buttons ready.
Oh yeah, they will never make him forget. Second to see from Matreiuss coming in. It's the relic. Ah, the Pygmalion statue again. 40% villager hit points in the center of the map. Pretty strong. Could help Matreiuss deal with some ancestor clips on the economy. If that ever comes to pass. And the siege cost reduction, dwarven calipers. But yeah, again, the boom for Matreiuss. Kimo getting per scene. Of course, Matreiuss can't. With getting a town center up. And the first triremes are built, but the south side is quiet. Only the north side has seen any attacking ships.
Kimo made a cabinet, but it's just garrison for safety. Okay, both of them.
Okay. Yeah, Kimo is making armory with one villager. No haste there. And Matreiuss is just booming away. Not a lot of action yet on the water. But Matreiuss is the first one to hoist forward. See what happens.
Hey, that ship is toast. Gets away at 13 hit points. That's hot.
What a man. Sphinx coming in for a raid on the wood, but the villagers will be able to garrison inside the town center. Ah, the Sphinx just Sphinx. Whatever.
Hey, Pygmalion statue. Nice.
Yeah, I see.
You also have the dwarven calipers.
Still no per scene for Matreiuss here, so his food income is a little bit lower. Also, he is missing, or not missing, has 4 less fishing ships than Kimo, and Kimo has the per scene. But Kimo also, of course, only on 1 TC. Kimo has 13 laborers on gold with the Pharaoh and Shaft Mine. And can still cause prosperity, so that's a lot of gold. Yeah, a lot of trireme down the south, just not doing anything. There's the prosperity. And the Nefties.
Yep, as expected. Is that a mining camp already forward? Oh. Is he gonna take a TC aggressively?
He could.
There's only the hero and the centaur, so totally fair enough if he does. The land switch is gonna be absolutely brutal once Isis gets going.
Yeah, Matreiuss also was housed a lot. Like he just had a panic house. But he's in no position to go heroic. So the Migdol will land out there. Finally the per scene to get to heroic with the food. But the Migdol will be up before Matreiuss has even clicked to heroic.
Do you really think he's gonna just go straight to heroic here? Surely he should make
Probably not. He can't anymore.
Kimo even has this opportunity to just Ancestors Eclipse in the base and just cause maximum disruption.
I don't know what's happening with Matt, but Matreiuss has nothing. And Kimo, look at the resources of Kimo. Like, if he didn't drop these 2 buildings, he could be mythic.
It's literally just ships. That's all there is. And sure, they're causing some harass damage, but it's minor.
Yeah, Leviathan is in, doesn't do a lot. But yeah, on land, there is a crazy potential here for Kimo to just wipe everything. You see some archery ranges, stable archery range. He needs to defend Matreiuss. And he's not going to win the water because the war barges are there. Ooh, Kimo's gold ran out though, and he hasn't moved his villagers for quite some time now.
Hey, that's a lot of wood for our Greek player, man.
Yeah, well, archery ranges, stables. Kimo is not moving his wood villagers. This is a big problem. Is gold. Okay, now he is.
There it is.
He has enough to make chariots though.
Oh, for sure.
Salt and Fora as well. Quarry. Oh,
he's got 12 villagers on wood, man. That's a lot.
Yeah, well, if you're making boats, that's not a lot. But if you stop doing that, then it's gonna stop.
That's true. He's got some siege ships, so should be enough. Together with the dog shooting as well.
I feel like if Kimo does this right, with just making army, you know, just auto-queuing from his Migdol, he could just completely overwhelm Matreiuss here.
He's patrolling his ship, it's great. Taking down the war barges with just triremes. And he's stealing a town center. Is he really going to be able to make that work? Because if Kimo gets out with a bunch of chariots, then maybe
Yeah,
some
like
spears. And
Kimo
siege
is of course,
towers.
yeah. Kimo is of course behind the population, but most of that is in the water. And Kimo still has Ancestors Eclipse. So on the land, Kimo could make something happen here. But the water, it is getting problematic for him. Because he has no food economy. Like, it's really Siege Tower with Chariot Archer from here forward. And he has to make something happen because Matreiuss, he's doing the boom thing. Interesting situation here. Both have their areas where they're ahead, but both 3 TC now. Kimo needs to make something happen. Yeah. It's really on Kimo to make something happen. Because Matreiuss has won the water and is doing, he's catching up on the land.
Just a matter of time, I think, for Kimo to realize that he's overdone gold. If he just transitions to wood, he can retake the water still. He has the docks and he is heroic, so
He has a market.
that's that as well. Maybe he could just get the Son of Osiris, yeah. It's also very powerful. And catapults a mythic. Where's Ancestors Eclipse though? It's getting weaker and weaker as time passes.
Are they even there? He's missing the melee hero. He's missing Theseus, I think. Yeah, and Matreiuss is just like, okay, well, you went fast heroic, you built forward, but you're not actually doing anything with that. And I'm still fishing, so I'm just making tons of buildings, also on my 30C, and I'm just waiting, catching up.
Oh, he's making some proxy stables. It's really good. See if Matreiuss can wall off the map some more.
And he's just Kimo is giving time to Matreiuss to just go heroic now.
Where is A and E?
Yeah, well, if he
is
casts
very
it,
exposed now, so could just do it right here and win the
yeah,
fight.
but if he casts it, there's nothing to follow that up with. Okay, there are now two siege towers. Maybe there's something, but Aphrodite coming in.
Just, you know, if he waits until Matreiuss is mythic, then it's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
So rather just keep those chariots alive now and win the fight than to lose the game outright, which is apparently what is happening, man. Matreiuss is a beast.
Yeah,
all the chariots are toast. Imagine if he finds all the gold miners.
Well, you will. Because he's running away from the TC.
And Kimo's main gold is running out. Matreiuss is walling up the trade route. How is Kimo gonna do anything from now?
Well, it's when the AE comes in, it will give a little bit of time for Kimo to train some units, and he has his fishing back, and he has salt amphora, so the economy is still very good. He can make a lot of units very quick.
That's true, but Greek can go mythic immediately. That's 80 vils, and well, not 80 vils, but well, it is 80 vils and 18 fishing ships, so that's definitely enough.
I don't think he will go mythic.
Really?
Matreiuss, no.
But it's full pop, so okay, he used all his gold.
Yeah.
45 TC. Is there heavy cav? Yes, almost done.
Yep.
Swords and Amphora coming in. Alright, he's just grabbing all his upgrades. That's fine. Let's see if he can get Spirited Charge or something. He has the favor for it, unless he's saving up for like Forge of Olympus or something.
Yeah, good save. Still no Ancestor Eclipse, like there was no timing push with this. I thought he had a timing push when he put down the Migdol and the Siege works and Matreiuss was still classical. I thought he had a push going.
But yeah, but now he's going after stables and that just produces militia here.
Yeah, those are actually just going to clean the towers.
Yep.
And Pisces is in, he actually just got so much time here from Kimo, he just picked up.
Oh, the heavy spears though, they're wrecking the cav and also wedged into the building choke points. These heavy chariots are tough, but Kimo still has to run, respect that Nemean Lion.
Well, this is a dangerous timing here from Matreiuss because he invested in a very late payoff Mythic God, and he's fighting. Also, the gold mine to the south from Matreiuss is an absolute disaster.
Yes, he's actually got this very unsafe gold mine pair.
He has actually fixed it.
Nice. Maybe you can do a trade though.
I think he just wants army now to fight. Matreiuss, does he have his armories up? He has one. He doesn't, but he probably is just waiting until he clicks Forge of Olympus and then he builds them. Quarry coming in, very good for Matreiuss because he has like 34. There we go. Oh, but Hippolyta is nearly two-shotting them.
Hippolyta pretty good, but not if she's missing. It also is going to delay the timing of the plenty. I'm not sure I'm loving the fact that Matreiuss stays to fight here. Because the minions are tearing up the calf. Oh no, Hippolyta is shooting the Migdol. Ouchies.
Champion cavalry though.
Okay, you know what? Tell you what, Matreiuss switches to Hatiroi and hits the main. How about that?
Hatiroi. Yeah, well, first I want to see more armories, so he's actually building. Because Matreiuss only has to hold on here for like 2 minutes.
Yep.
Kill the siege towers that are hitting his third base. And then he will have fully upgraded against only copper weapon. Copper shields.
You'll still have to deal with the Son of Osiris, yeah. Oh, where's the Pharaoh, by the way? Did it go down? Oh, he spawned in the main. Good timing.
Full HP.
Toxotes could hit it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Nope.
No! Ah, they're still not looking.
Okay, now it's dangerous. Now it's the end game. Oh my god, who's gonna win this?
Well, if the calf can get on top of the Son of Osiris, that would do a lot of damage. He still doesn't have a lot of upgrades. He does have the City of the Dead though, which is a lot of extra hit points for the Son of Osiris. Scary-fying.
It's really good that they actually got that. You don't often see it.
No, but it's very good for Son of Osiris.
Yeah, okay, there come the upgrades, but there is no copper shields being researched for Matreiuss. Did he already get it? He already got it. Okay. Now it's 1 shields, yeah.
Good stuff. Mummy is gonna get that Colossus surely.
He has no special.
Why doesn't he?
He just used it. Is it gonna die?
Wow, are you serious?
God.
That was split seconds away. The Son of Osiris is getting surrounded, gets into the siege tower. I'm not sure that even helps. He's just gonna get surrounded again, no? No, Matreiuss don't care. But that guy doesn't have much armor, man. Kimo is furiously trying to get the upgrades, but it's gonna take a hot second.
There is only 1 mine left here for Matreiuss, and he's rapidly depleting it, and then he has to go forward, while Kimo has a lot of mines left.
He has made a market, but getting use of that is gonna be difficult. The wood drop-offs are not that well placed, and there's a lot of spending going on, so yeah, Matreiuss has to be careful here. Plenty water is helping for sure.
Granulations for Kimo.
Hey, what about Kimo's gold mines? He still has... Are you kidding me? He still has a safe gold mine? After all this?
Yeah, he still has one to the left of the map.
Wow.
And in the top, he's just mined that one out, but he has 1 full one.
No, that's mad.
Yeah, there are 2 contested ones in the center, but Matreiuss will have to.
I had a bonus. That can smash the Migdol.
Yeah, pretty easily actually. Also, Polyphemus will do that, a better job at that. Here we go. Is there another Migdol? No, it's got panic rebuild, so there's no more chariots for a time.
That's right.
The Son of Osiris is doing so much damage.
Oh yeah, the Hippicons still only have 27% armor because they're only bronze male.
Yeah. But there we go. Hippocon are strong. They are champion. Just need Spirit to charge.
The trade has begun.
We also still have a ceasefire here from Matt, so if ATC goes down or anything like that, there is still an opportunity for him.
Yes, he can mine actually from these riskier gold mines in this time period. So all is not lost, and he's taking out the barracks, which is really hot.
And he's trading.
And
the
he's
right
trading.
side of the map.
I think he also traded some of the actual resources, man.
Here's one ramming galley taking out all the fishing ships on the north.
Oh, what? Seriously? Wow.
Yeah, but
That's
iron,
actually a problem.
all the iron is coming in. And Kimo is only on 58 vills. Of course, he had 18 fishing ships, but Matreiuss is maxed.
Oh, he doesn't even have bronze coming in, man. It's gonna be a while until all that happens.
No, it's full copper for Kimo against Spirited Charge, Iron Mill, Iron Weapons. Oh.
I would like to see some Matreiuss at this point.
Yeah, those kind of raids can be very strong.
Matreiuss is trying to cut into the trade still, but
he's going forward with the gold
with
miners.
Stuff. That's a good idea, yeah, because it's his place now. Might as well.
Yeah, population still. Kimo is maxed.
Hey, there's houses here? Do the villagers actually see that? Bottom corner. One Matreiuss could clean that shit up.
Also, like at 15 minutes in the game, Matreiuss got hunting dogs, and he has
what?
Yeah, and he still has hunt to the top, but he has been hunting a lot.
I was not paying attention to this. Okay.
Oh, the mercs. There are the mercs.
If Kimo can keep that trade going, then there will be a lot more of those. It's gonna be scary for a Greek player, as he doesn't have a lot of caravans. But he's rapidly depleting gold mines, man. Like you said, it's when you have all these upgrades, the gold mines disappear.
Yeah, of course. Kimo not max vills, but 35 caravans. Can you see how much they carry?
57.
Okay, how much are those donkey caravans from Matreiuss carrying?
That's 70, so that's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, but the Empower, of course. Oh, there's no Empower. So
no.
Yeah, Matreiuss is suiciding his units here. He needs Helopoli, he needs Polyphemus, he needs Petropolis. Anything.
Yeah, Hippicons are not gonna take a base. It's just not happening. I like the fortress, but it's a little bit ambitiously placed. So the chariots are gonna poop on that. But there are the Matreiuss, 188 hit points. He did not yet get the... Oh, he got every upgrade actually, sorry. No
Weapon of the Titans.
Dionysus this time.
Yeah, all iron is in. Very strong Matreiuss. Of course, he's not Dionysus Matreiuss, but...
Yeah, that's a big difference, but... He's still got the Weapon of the Titans to go. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he has it.
And now
Champion Spearman, though. Champion Spearman. That is strong.
Strong. But so are the Matreiuss.
They are the Matreiuss. They can still be cleaned, though, by units. They're just very tanky against buildings. But the units clean them.
Especially the Son of Osiris. Kimo using the 38 hit points on that thing. Very effective.
Finally, the Helopoli are coming in. Those are strong. He just needs engineers. Oh, 12%. He has Burning Pitch already.
I would actually like him to wall this off and Petropolis push, because this is a bit hard against all these mercs.
So while this has been going on, boiling oil, I don't like that. We do have the decline of the fishing for Matreiuss. Only 6 fishing ships left, and he has decided to go more hunting and also into farming. But he only has plow. So the food for Matreiuss, the economy on that, it's not good.
No, you're completely right.
Yeah, well, Kimo is still Levy Barrack soldiers. He has 18 fishing ships still, with of course Southern Fora and good dock placement.
Levy.
Yeah. Just build more barracks.
He just wants to increase his score, man.
Yeah, I always did that as a kid. Full bronze is now in for Kimo. Well, 20% on the mail.
Ooh! Son of Osiris eats the dirt.
And now Colossi is left unchecked.
There's a Petropolis. I'm happy now, officially. It's going into melee range, so maybe I've been unhappy fight. So there we go.
Did 2 hits. Two fortresses to secure the last gold mine.
It's fine. He still got the TC.
Now
everyone's happy.
Grab the TC and seize.
Yes. That would be odd. Now, how is Kimo gonna trade whatever route you can produce is crap, so...
Yeah, because the south side is firmly in the hands of the one granary, one farm. Oh, they're actually together chopping there. They're living peacefully in the woods.
Yeah. Until there's no wood, then they kill each other.
There's good.
Like
there it is.
Post-apocalyptic movie.
Seize the seagull. Oh, by the way, there was a scorpion man. Actually, yeah. 2 scorpion men. Which have been made, I think, 5 minutes ago. And they've only been hitting stables and other units down the left.
What?
Not actually in the main
Still?
fight. Yeah, look, there's still scorpion men near the stable.
I assumed that those would die by now, but okay.
More stables coming in. Like, the right side is so fortified by Matreiuss that every time a stable dies, it's 2 militia. Fully upgraded.
Okay, it's really time to get the farms upgrade for Matreiuss.
Also,
he'd be able to take off so much of his eco, actually,
yeah,
if he did that.
Golden Apple. I'm finding that pretty interesting when you're playing against Osiris. But maybe he thinks, hey, I can make a lot of Colossi.
If you hide the Colossus, if they suddenly pop out and you escort them with heroes, absolutely workable.
Crazy strats. But yeah, he does need irrigation. But he's probably forgotten about it since he's on the water map.
Yeah. And also, if you just want to max out on fortresses, it's still valuable like that.
Yeah, he's probably never gonna get it because he just... Once you forget, you know, chances of you noticing it in a water map again, it's difficult. But maybe he can surprise me and actually get it. I like that he's cleaning up all the buildings, also the barracks. Just don't give him any LOS, loss of anything, just deny everything.
Taking out the monument even. So much for the mummies, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty good thing.
22 gold only on these, but Pharaoh empowered.
Ballista tower though. Oh, those things are strong. But Hathor have very good counters. Specifically made now to take 50% less damage from towers. So those die fast. 2 catapults, not engine. Do they have engineers? They have, of course. Sieging now the 3rd town center of Matreiuss. Matreiuss TC is fortified, but only has masons, no architects. But as we can see, there's a 50 population difference, Divine Blood, which you like. Kimo is down. Yeah,
wait a second, that TC is getting catapulted, and there's nothing here to defend it.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's just, Polyphemus will come and break this entire siege here.
I don't think he'll be fast enough, but yeah, he'll break it.
Yeah, but the push in the center of the base, like, Kimo is getting disrupted completely. Matreiuss is even in the middle of the base, but...
Look at those Thyroid go!
Yeah, he needs Champion Spearman. Champion Spearman is what he needs, but the problem is, he currently only has 2 barracks. Against 15,000 stables.
Well, Matreiuss does lose it, but... I mean, he's got so much else going for him.
Yeah,
I'm
of course,
worried.
it's 3 versus 1 TC again, like...
Yeah, he's taking that evade, oh my god.
And the left base is completely open, and our Colossus is moving. I do like to see some... Actually, did he just get golden apples, but only put 3 on favor?
What? That's so little.
Yeah,
I think those are the 3 that he's had there since the heroic age, though.
Matreiuss now needs to click all his idle banners, because everything is everywhere. All this gold is idle. He's actually mining from the mine to the left. But Matreiuss needs to click idle banners. Fast.
There comes the Heteroid. That should knock this TC right back down. Catapult pushes making stuff happen, but the Heteroid should clean up.
They get the bonus damage, so... He's nearly on 0 TC, but didn't quite happen.
Oh, really? That repair was pretty good. Do these caravans even do anything? 5 gold per trip? Is that efficient? I'm starting to think that this super short route actually might do something.
Oh, well, if you empower it, everything does something. But he has just lost his last Migdol.
It's just so quick.
Yeah, still doesn't. Oh shit, I wanted to ban a message and I actually proved it. Oh, that's stupid.
Whoops.
Yeah, like Knorsis. Just... Oh, I am mod, right? Wait, why can't I do anything? Yeah, I tried to. Just you did it already. Okay.
I took care of it.
Why can't I? Oh wait, I have to click on the name. That's what I have to.
Yes.
And then I can do stuff. Yeah, Yeah, I wanted to ban that message, but it actually went through. That's stupid. No flaming of players, please. I think it's over.
Oh, is it?
No, it actually is.
Very good timing. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Got him. Well, Matreiuss is up 2-0, man. Kimo's
Holy
tournament
shit.
life is on the line. Can you do it? Just one more of these.
On the verge of crowning a new champion of meta plays.
Now, this is gonna be the biggest points ever given in one event thus far. So
Matreiuss is gonna burst onto the ladder. Probably like 3rd place or 2nd. I don't know.
I think it might be 2nd place.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Soup is also gonna get points, so no.
Yeah, yeah. Well, probably enough to secure a spot in the season finale, top 16.
Easily. Like, you win one of these big ones, you're in. That's pretty safe to say. He's back. He's still Poseidon. He's still Matreiuss. But he's in the blue color now. And on the other side we have got Kimo, who's gonna try the Orano swing again. Now this is a map better suited for that, and he still has vetoes if he doesn't like it. But this is a 5 elk start. It's a little bit better for Greek, I would say, than the other options.
So tough here. You just feel like you're just stuck at like minute 6 to 8. You're like, oh, I want food or I want anything. And then you have to do hard farm transition. Let's see if we will get double Terma again, or if we actually will see double Terma here.
We should do at least a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of Terma.
Just a wave of them, and then get those kind of penalties for the Cav.
Matreiuss is already going, of course, as he has done this entire tournament, to his 2nd hunt now. Early. I think it's pretty early.
Yeah, he just does the same build every game.
Yeah, 4 bill. Oh, he actually has 1 bill again on the wolf with a lure.
Oh, nice. Well, for relics, we've got the Shingles of Steel, we've got the Monkey Head, we've got the Tail of Cerberus. There's one more somewhere. Oh, it's on Kimo's side. Kopesh of Horus. It's alright. There's also a lot of extra caribou on this one. Other than that, there should be just wolves and bears. Are there bears? Hey, there's another patch of stuff. Where's the bears? Hey, there's a lot of caribou on what I consider Kimo's side.
Yeah, even more caribou there, yeah. So maybe sort of high hunt Alfheim.
Is that supposed to be happening?
Let me look at...
This is a hunt screw for Matreiuss, technically. He doesn't have any food on his side.
How do you mean? There are 2 caribou?
It's all Kimo's side.
Oh, right?
Because he's had the starting thing.
No, it's the same. At the top you have 2 deer patches, one to the left for Matreiuss, one to the right for Kimo. And down the south you have the same with the caribou.
But that's
being next to each other.
way easier for Kimo to grab. Luckily the lure fixes a lot of this, so it's not going to be felt very strongly.
Yeah, but it's probably the same, like somehow in the map. I would say it's sort of even.
Yeah, sort of. It just depends what Kimo does with it.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, the lure is going to do its job, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Matreiuss is actually going a... oh yeah, he's getting his hero, of course. He has scouted the food villagers down the south of Kimo, so he can attack that with his... He actually doesn't. He is choosing to get a relic, I think. the relic monkeys, I guess. And Hermes and Prometheus and 430s.
Yep, this is a little bit more normal. So our Greek player is probably just going to defend.
Where's the next villager? 2. I'm trying to find the last villager of Kimo. Somehow I'm only finding 6. And there's the 7. Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at his distribution. And he's going with 3 on wood, as you would expect on Alfheim, so probably a lot of Therma.
Wait, I still only see 6. Where's the 7th?
It's hunting the...
Oh! It's there in the corner of the wood, of course.
Okay, so hand axe for Kimo. At age up, that's nice. So now, actually a military and counter barracks, so not full Therma. There will be some
I think he just
Marmillo.
recognized how food-rich this particular Alfheim is.
Yeah,
he's got the
sent
safe berries, he's got chickens as well, so all is good. The Greek berries are pretty useless this time.
Second TC again.
Oh.
Matreiuss is very confident he can hold on.
Alright.
He has a lot of food still in his base. The lore did a wonderful job here. I don't know why he's killing some of them and not gathering, but hey. The only problem here is that the gold mine for Matreiuss is very exposed. That's why we see the mines. But his second TC does secure one in the back. But his initial mine, could be harassed. Which the Prometheans are trying to do now.
Hippolyta is a little bit late to help defend against that, so they might cause a little disruption, but shouldn't be too crazy as Kimo clicks them away. He's just scouting.
Kimo also just got husbandry and is now getting pickaxe, so he's also looking for more economy, as he normally does. He's very good at getting his economy going. Also, last game, Matreiuss never got irrigation, right? Don't think he did.
I don't think he did, no. He just had plenty vault and didn't spend that much on food anyways, so it was fine.
It's the end of the offsprings. Actually not. Track rating. In your face. He got the relic monkeys. Strong. There come the 2 hero catapulties and the 1 hero Marmillo trying to siege down the wall, which is neatly placed.
Oh, the second wall layer again. He's got this matchup mapped out, dude.
Yeah, well, they play a lot on the ladder. They're the high... No, if there's no dodging going on, I don't think Matreiuss ever dodges, so... no fear. So they will probably play it a lot.
The hashtag no fear is strong with this one.
Yeah, and Kimo is not grabbing a second TC. I don't like that shockwave because it didn't get the scent.
It doesn't work on the relic monkeys?
No, relic monkeys are... they are sort of a special unit, as in that they do not fall in human, myth unit, infantry, you know? So they are just a unit without all these tags, and they haven't been accounted for.
Work, then. Okay.
They haven't been accounted for in a lot of things, you know? So lightning storm can hit them, but for example, curse or something, you know, can't. It's of course not a human.
It's all over the place then.
Yeah, all of these effects that work on infantry or humans, which you would expect to work, or myth units, they do not work on this. They have, you know.
Can a mummy convert them?
So can what?
Can a mummy convert them, or can you?
If they have that tag, they could potentially, because they may have this tag. It's usually just stuff that.
I couldn't imagine the worst use of the mummy special, but there it is.
Yeah, stuff just has to work on a unit, not on some infantry or human, because they are neither of all those main tags.
Yep.
It's the same with Golden Lions. They also just are immune to a lot. I wanted to change that in EE actually. Because they're very weird units right now.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Shilin. Those are specifically designed to be that though. Immune, I mean.
Yeah, killing, yeah. Yeah, you just didn't give them any of the god power tags or special tag tags, yeah.
That's it.
They may have those, but they are not a myth unit or a human. So there you go. Then you have a lot of problems again. Yeah, so right now Matreiuss is just putting a lot on wood, which he should, because every new villager he creates will probably go to wood and then get pulled off to farms. But he still has some food in the base, so he can continuously make army and villagers and not while he's making the transition.
And he's got the back gold mine, so not that much to cry about here.
Yeah, the only thing is he has no hand axe, pickaxe, or plow. So his economy is far worse than the hand axe pickaxe of Kimo.
Starting to really show in the population. It does feel like Greek just has no units right now.
Well, the thing is he
Very
actually
minimal, but he's counterattacking, so causing some villager garrisons and a TC denial.
Yeah, that's very good.
Very well timed, by the way. And forces Kimo to go home. That means the wall can be remade and the main gold mine will stay safe.
Yeah, pickaxe is coming in, getting those upgrades. But Matreiuss is just, he's getting his transition. Like, this is a weak point here for Greek, but he's transitioning. And when that happens, we know what happens when we get a late game Greek Matreiuss versus a late game Oranos. Matreiuss is pretty strong.
Wait, Kimo is pretty strong too. He's surrounding all this stuff.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the right sieve.
Looks like it. At least some survivors. It's something.
No survivors. Plow for Kimo coming in. He doesn't have any farms, but hey. Ah, there we go. I wanted a plow, but he still has all those cows. Hand axe now for Matreiuss, still no plow for him. That's hurting him. Yeah, Kimo is just grabbing 3 TC. He's also just thinking, okay, we're gonna go late. Let's just do it then. Oh, this is... He needs some hoplites on these Therma. Ah, that was a very bad fight, I think, for Kimo.
Yep, he has no frontline left. And what he does have left is super weak, so time to run. Yeah. Is he gonna push the issue more? That's crazy.
The TC is just always in range.
Exactly, that's such a strong...
Oh, the reinforcements are walking through the TC.
It's 24 DPS Pierce.
Yeah, but look at that, like one catapult just died walking here.
Yep.
Look.
Oh, wow. 7 hit points. What a
god. It actually survived, but he just lost 1 unit basically for nothing.
Essentially, yeah.
Plow coming in from Matreiuss now.
Okay, just fight with villagers here. If Kimo takes it.
Yeah, like... pull the boys!
Exactly. Even pull the girls actually in this one.
Yeah, you can. 3 TC though versus 2. So now Oranos is looking to get to the late stage of the game faster. But Matreiuss already has 60 villagers.
Wait, where did the cav go? Do you think they can find the gold miners?
I don't think this raid is going to do nothing. There's manners, there's everything. And he's going to lose the fight at home, and it's really bad. Oh, yeah, this is actually a good shockwave. You can get a lot of hits in now.
Yeah, that took so easy. I mean, the Therma are doing so much work.
And it was a good displacement this time. Yeah, this raid is doing nothing. He's just losing his Hippicon to a manor. Of course, units are attacking it. The manor isn't killing them. Okay, thank you.
Got it.
There are the boys and the girls. Ah, they are dead.
Are they though? I mean, they've helped.
Yeah, okay, now the hoplites are killing the Therma. That's doing really well.
This is a cleanup, I think.
Yeah, but Kimo is still ahead of population, like, and the raid didn't do a lot.
Not as much as he was before. If the Hippicons get saved, I think this is a pretty good situation for our Greek player.
Yeah, reinforcements. Just there was nothing for Kimo. All the reinforcements went to the raid, so.
Yeah.
That's it.
I completely agree that the raid was pointless and he should have stayed at home, but he made of this what he could and actually destroyed the entire Atlantean army. I'm happy for Matreiuss.
Yeah, he needs to get a 30C or needs to get heroic. He needs to advance in the game. And he needs to get a storehouse on the wood line.
All the eco upgrades are done for Kimo. It's crazy. It's triple pumping the villagers.
Wait, Kimo again is getting bronze shields. Well, there's actually now archery ranges. Okay. I thought there was
Yes,
no
there were a
toxicity.
few toxicities in the prior
Okay.
fight, but here's the thing. Matreiuss stopped doing that.
He cancelled Thea and has now clicked Hyperion.
Okay, that's interesting.
That there's a
What do
fear.
you think about that? Like, the trees can help a little bit against like Earthquake, but Hyperion, I mean, the Chaos is good. Do you like the choice?
Yeah, Hyperion just has... You know, the Chaos, it got nerfed a lot. Constantly it's been getting nerfed,
What's it do now
Hyperion.
exactly?
Well, it's 3 humans, 1 myth unit, so not 4 anymore.
Okay.
Bigger cooldown, whatever. But the thing that I like with Thea is you get the Poseidon secrets and Lance of Stone. You know, there is some Contrarius and Contrarius play in there. And basically with Hyperion, you only get setters. Yeah, if you can mass them, okay.
Yeah, there's the heroic renewal, but
Yeah,
it's
but that's
expensive and
that's
doesn't
not
come
really
into
useful.
play.
I like Hyperion. You should just need to win, and Thea for the late game. And I don't think he can win here, so I would like to see Thea more. Just for like the Dryads are really strong, because yeah, Greek not really a lot of heroes. So if you can somehow sneak that, and the birds are very strong against only one ranged hero.
Yeah, you try to be in multiple places, and suddenly it's pretty threatening, even if it's not that great in the direct fight.
Ooh, 2 palaces dropped on the south gold mine.
Oh, what? Okay, this is gonna be major destroyer production, and I think he might just try to break through here. But Aphrodite will be done, and the cavalry is counterattacking, picking off the satyr. Nice start, causing idle time, and just running away. Good one.
Yeah, so Aphrodite coming in, both are of course maxed, but then when both are maxed and 3 to C, what do you get? Instant Hackade, Irrigation, Fortify, everything is coming in. So we're really jumping to this late game again.
Matreiuss is in a pretty solid spot with 80 villagers, so Kimo on 28 villagers. You know what? That might actually be a problem for him and cause his army to be too small. How is he gonna actually make destroyers? He's got a lot of empty population space, I guess, so yeah, Matreiuss has to respect it and probably just go home with what he's got.
Yeah, but Matreiuss hasn't lost a late game as we have seen this day. So we are now going into the late game, and I would favor Matreiuss here. Just because of how we have seen him do today in this matchup, on this map, or late game in general.
That is true, but this is Kimo we're talking about. I don't think he's afraid of going Titan or something like that.
Yeah,
although if
he
does go Titan, I think it will get Earthquaked.
Yeah. Well, Paspis need to be made a lot more. And because this town center, he cannot afford to lose this. Now Mian is strong since there are no heroes. Fortify coming in, that will be in. Oh no, it won't be in because of this.
Time to curse them.
It's a curse already been used.
Oh wait, it has? Where?
It was used down to the right when Kimo was retreating.
Oh, that is not good. Ceasefire.
Yeah, but he has no wood.
That's
now
awkward.
he has.
Okay, he's made it.
Tartarian Gate. While this went down, the Tartarian Gate went down to his second DC.
That's good. This is buying a lot of time for Matreiuss.
Yeah, but in here, Kimo can also get Architects. And these Tartarian spawn are on the loose, and with only few heroes. Like, Matreiuss needs to get a lot of stuff going now. And I think this is looking very promising for Kimo here.
He went for Hephaestus? Okay.
Yeah.
So that opens up the path for Kimo to get a Titan. He still got the favor.
Yeah, and I feel like Matreiuss is really going... It has to be a comeback story here. Because Kimo is just looking to attack in so many places now with this Tartarian Gate.
It's within the realm of possibility though.
Yeah, there they go. All the Tartarian spawn are still on the units. That's going to do a lot of damage, but the heroes are there as well. And now, can he take down the 30C and get some control of... so many Apaspis there.
Yeah, the artists are doing the best they can to pick them off. Yep. But honestly, could just garrison them into the town center and keep them safe while the TC rains hell on these. Great job defending against Spotgate.
Yep. Copper shields and copper weapons are in for Kimo, while of course Matreiuss has no armory ups, waiting for Hephaestus. Tartarian Gate went down and all the units Tartarian spawn as well.
The
Lampate in the center! Oh, he just ran up.
Okay, but the heroes will murderize it.
Wow, so Kimo couldn't capitalize on this moment that he had with the two-pronged attack.
He's still got something going on the left, but yeah, the Hippospis are kind of melting. The fire staffing is a scary thing. Let's see if he can just jump on top somehow. Maybe Polyphemus would be nice, but expensive, of course. Is he still producing units on this other side? No, he's fixed that. What about the gold mining? Oh, Matreiuss has a huge drop-off distance that does not help. And he's still trying to counterattack. What are you doing, buddy? That's so ambitious.
Yeah, he needs to help his mate. Oh, the fire siphons! The fire siphons ran into the TC!
What happened there? That definitely is a miss micro.
I think they started attacking the fortress instead of the town center.
Really? But that is not good. Now Matreiuss can get out to Helipolis and start dealing with the siphons directly. Because, I mean, what else is there to hurt the Helipolis? Nothing.
Yeah, now Heteroi coming in for the siege. They're still in the Mian line, which is very difficult to deal with.
Dude, Matreiuss has got to be winning this at this point. This is...
Yeah, he is.
This is super solid from him.
Yeah, Forge of Olympus coming in, irrigation, quarry.
Only really missing the heavy and the champ cavalry tech.
He has the 3 armories, and he has some resources, so... The armory techs will be coming in soon. And Kimo is not pushing, but Matreiuss, he is 25 population down.
Oh, that's a good curse. Grabs in the Mian lion as well.
Curse? Chaos. Yeah.
Did I say curse again?
Yeah. It's only been a 7-hour stream, so I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
40 population down now. He's getting all the upgrades. He needs some units.
That's alright. They train slowly. You have to get the levy upgrades, man.
Yeah, he will be. It takes him like probably 1 minute to max. But there come the upgrades. Yeah, Kimo is not pressuring, so it doesn't matter that at this point Matreiuss isn't maxed.
That's exactly right. There's been a trade route building up at the same time. At the moment, they're trading with the main TC because I guess the path is a little awkward. But if he put it in the actual corner, I think that could go a long way. Here's Polyphemus. Toxotes coming out as well.
But of course, something to observe is Matreiuss again. A lot of buildings in the entire map. No, if you try to clean those up, better be prepared to deal with some militia. Getting a lot of LOS as well. And the fight is on the left with 2 Helipoli. And of course in the TC from Matreiuss. 2 fronts. Polyphemus going down. Thank you, boy. And still Matreiuss is not managing to keep 160 out of 160.
I mean, these are Arcus, who cares? Just gotta chill in the Salm at the moment and see what these Tyroi can do, but they're only medium, so weak. Why is he spamming those? He's just eating his food supply.
Yeah, and Kimo this game is also up to Iron Mill.
Oh wow.
So the armory thing. Kimo Matreiuss cannot get any armory upgrades.
That's right, he's even got champion infantry. Now let's see if these health boys can get anything done. Slow working on the palace.
Yeah, Matreiuss just needs to get his eco sorted again. Oh, actually, it is sorted. He just needs to get some more unit out, build up a bank.
Okay, the Polyphemus is too scary for the Arcus.
He needs to get flood control.
Kimo does have a lot of resources, but no trade just yet.
Yeah, a lot of resources. Is the animation from the sky passage also bugged for you in the center of the map, next to the Polyphemus?
Next to Polyphemus?
Yeah,
Sky passage? I don't... Oh, you mean it's not...
There's a big cloud above my sky passage.
There was for a moment.
Oh, now it's fixed. Okay. Somehow.
It's probably from the garrison, yeah.
Yeah, that is, it should just have a little lighting beam. The palace is going down, and at that point, yeah, Kimo is also... He has lost a manor. other TC, it doesn't matter. Because you're making it.
Seriously got to stop making these medium Hippicon. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, Matreiuss is pop is falling somehow in the spam war with these armies. Like, he's losing it. Well, normally the Greek is just winning.
Yeah, he's already got heavy infantry, so why not just use that? He obviously can't afford a trap.
Dangerous position for Matreiuss here.
This could be a throw from here on out. I think those Siphons have... Yeah, they do have engineers now, so they're a lot stronger. 69
full iron coming in though from Matreiuss. Full iron. And he's max now. Because he's getting all those militia. They're propping up his pop a lot.
That's right, and that should push Kimo back hard.
He just got 10 pop in militia.
Ooh, we're gonna see a patrol bonus push on the other side on Kimo's third TC.
Yeah,
that is terrifying.
So, all these militia! Kimo dropped 40 pop.
Yep. Brutal, man. Brutal. All iron upgrades are also brutal. Kimo only missing the shields at this point, though. Wall is up. Patrol bonus is being made. Even the fresh Hadapolis coming around to add insult to injury, and Kimo's gold mines are expiring, so that's gonna be that.
Holy Famous is just so good at dealing with these palaces. Own wall, yeah. If this third TC falls, and it's gonna fall.
It's 100% gonna die. There's no way to break through this, except if he has fire siphons, which he doesn't.
And more buildings, and military academies, so 3 militia.
Is that gonna be a 3-0 from Matreiuss? I don't think anyone's expected that.
His pop is falling again, it's switching again.
Yeah, the Hippospist against Arcus, not the most fortunate mix maybe, but the push is still really good.
4 more follows for the 500. 4 more. Matreiuss again, down to 120 pop. He killed the TC.
He did kill the TC, and he's got some Hippospist here against the Murmillo.
But now he has 3 Patroboli. That's dead pop here.
Very, but he's making the Polyphemus, and he can always reroute the Patrobolos to deal with the Sky Passage, then slow push on the other side as well. You know, there's still potential in them, just a little awkward. Okay, that Fire Siphon though doesn't really have anything to deal with it right now.
Yeah, now it's the push on the TC.
Still medium Hippicon. Just because Matreiuss is actually so poor.
Yeah. Only 8 caravans as well, and his gold mines are about to run out.
Okay, he solved the problem. He solved the problem. He's got champion infantry now.
Yeah. But the gold mines are going to run out for Matreiuss, and he has no trade. He needs to take back some map control.
Damn, that's
actually, he has 1 gold mine. He has a gold mine in the center. He actually got that. But the rest is all firmly in the hands of Kimo.
No.
Yeah, this TC, he's gonna grab it. Matreiuss is gonna grab the TC. And he's harassing the villagers with the Polyphemus.
Oh wait, they're gonna share gold mines? I don't think that... No way that could work. Okay, wait. The villagers could see the fire siphons and just go after them.
Or just get harassed by all the palaces, because there are 4 here. 1 is getting denied.
Oh wow, that's actually a lot. Getting out the militia from the storehouse, that's not what the fire siphons had in mind.
Go! Yeah, and now Kimo is dropping supply.
It's pretty bad news, especially if Matreiuss gets the 4th TC. Market is killed for Kimo.
Yes. Didn't have any trade though.
And now he doesn't have gold. How is he gonna fix that? Because all the gold mines are being harassed at the same time. So this is kind of savage.
Still no flood control again for Matreiuss, he just doesn't want to get it.
But this time at least he got irrigation. Last time he was like stuck on plow.
But why does he have 93 favor and not making anything from it? There are no lampades.
I don't know.
Just
neither player is using the favor.
Yeah,
so
but don't gather it.
Exactly, that is 6 pop, man.
Yeah, that's...
Could be 3 Hippospist. Could be a Hadapolis, yeah.
So many champion Hippospist though, fully upgraded. Like there's nothing countering them. There are no Arcus, and the fanatics are just not efficient. Also, it's just medium toxicity, yeah? So, that's also not doing work.
No. One day Matreiuss will have resources, though. Eventually. Maybe.
Divine Blood, there we go. He has the third, he got the 4th TC.
Okay, that will actually help.
Yeah, he's cleaned the left side, which gives him access to 2 more gold mines.
Polyphemus attempting to kill the town center. What a Chad.
Oh, he actually one-on-one he maybe can. There's actually a pig stuck in the center of that, do you see that?
How did that get there? I thought that's a campaign thing. Anyway.
GG. Matreiuss coming savage. In and just doing the business.
He did the business. There's no business left, actually.
3-0. What's actually prediction going?
It's like Kimo never had a chance in this one, but maybe he can come back next time.
Yay. Back to the drawing board. Think up some strategies against Poseidon, and let's see it in the next time. My god. Very good series though. Even was 3-0. It was entertaining games.
Very. Big shout out to all our patrons. You enable us to make better content, host larger tournaments, and to give more back to the community. If you haven't already, make sure to collect your perks. Our next Patreon goal is set at $300. It will allow us to double all tournament prize pools in Season 2. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.